All right, fellow furniture painters, for those of you following along, we've got the golden coat on with Debi's Design Diary paints. Then we put a wash of kind of a darker Merlot. Here, let me help you kind of see that. Okay, now before we put wax over the whole thing and darken it even more, I kind of want to play a little push me pull you with these paints. And this is why they're so fun and so amazing. They're based with clay, okay? They're clay-based paints. It's like playing in the mud, but you can reconstitute them with water, okay? Here, you already saw me do a little mist of the water, so you can see this is dried clay-based paint, and this is it with a little bit of water on top. Now that the water's here, it's reactivating with the paint, so I can make some magic happen. So you can either use a towel, you can use a little scrubby sponge, you can use a sanding sponge, or you can even use some chippy paintbrushes. You just need a little bit of pressure. So let's start light and see how well it's doing. So while it's wet, this is called wet distressing, but it's different with Debi's paint because this won't necessarily take you all the way back to the wood. It'll let you take it back to the layer underneath. All right, you don't need to use wax. You don't need to use candle wax or soap or anything like that. Do you see that? See, I'm getting the yellow back. If I'm being really gentle. Now, I actually like a little bit of distressing around the edges. So I am going to take a little sanding block and go right here. Now, can you do this when it's dry? You can, but it's going to be dusty. So this is really getting down. See how I'm getting to the gold, but I'm also getting back to the wood. It just frames it. It's just going to make it look so much more realistic, more natural. Because y'all know I'm all about natural. Everything should just be, natural looking. Okay. Yeah, I know. All right, so now that I've got it a little wet, I don't have to just do it around the edges. I can do it in the middle, really lightly, really softly. Like I said, use brushes and just kind of play around with all those layers that you already built up. That's what's so exciting. It's like excavating. And if you go too far, you can just put some back on, okay? Okay. I know my videos are a little bit on the long side. It's not just a bunch of time lapses and you don't get to see necessarily the entire beginning to end in 15 seconds. You know why? Because I'm here to teach you. I'm not just here to show you. I want you to learn what I'm doing. I want you to have fun with what I'm doing. I want you to know the supplies and exactly step by step. And then at the end, we're going to pull it all together. So if you enjoy this, please follow me. Let me know.